Hello again everybody, this is Steve with Nick's Service in Emerald Park, Saskatchewan, and today we're going to be talking a little bit about the new dash setup here in the Fendt Gen 6 700 series tractors. This dash setup will be very similar to what you'll find in a lot of the new Gen series tractors with the FendtONE cab. What we're going to talk about is the configuration, how we're going to be looking at the information here on the screen, because what you're seeing right now is definitely not all you can get out of the screen. It's going to sort of work in correlation here with the display that would be over here, which is also standard equipment, and the optional screen, which this one doesn't have, which comes down from the roof line there. So in order to change which screen we're controlling here, we first need to know which screen we're attached to, or which screen we are currently controlling. So we're able to see that down in the corner here, we have this little blue triangle. That is indicating which of these two screens, or three screens if you have the upper screen, is being controlled by the big push dial down here. Now this push dial moves in 4-axis, and it has a dial function on the side there. And that's how we're going to control things on the screen here. Okay. So for this video, we're going to be talking more so about the dash display, because this screen here is touchscreen. This screen here is not touchscreen for very good reason. It's a safety thing, so we don't want you reaching through the steering wheel to be making adjustments. So if we want to change which screen we're controlling, we know right now we are on the side display here, the touchscreen. Just above the push dial, we have this AB icon, and if I press that, it'll switch between the two screens. Now once I press that button, you'll see it'll also flash briefly in blue to indicate to you which screen you're actually controlling right now. So once I'm on that screen, I can use the axis here, pushing the dial side to side, and it will show you different information here up on the screen. So we'll still see our basic information, our brake pressures, our fluid temperatures, pressures, levels, that sort of thing. But we can, right now we're set to look at the auto steer. So we can see our guidance map up here. We don't have a receiver installed on this unit as of yet, but if we had our position, we could see which lines are coming up next, and we can see that all while we're driving down the tractor down the field with the tractor. Next one over here is our button configuration. So if you're getting used to a new configuration, or if you have different profiles and you have different configurations for each profile depending on your job or your operator, you can see how those are set up here on the screen here. I'm just going to move my 3-layer multifunction handle. Currently we don't have anything assigned to the upper and lower layers, but that sort of shows you there. Hydraulic valves, you can tell which direction we're flowing, which one is moving. I'm going to lift the loader, and you're going to be able to see it's going plus, minus. I'm not going to float it right now here because we're a little bit in the rocks, so we don't want to scratch up this brand new loader. But it gives you an idea of which ones are assigned, which one's doing what, and working in what direction. Next one over here is going to give you a little bit more detailed information for your engine transmission, which cruise controller you have enabled, which engine speed you're preset to, where our speed is set for our foot pedal feed here, current fuel economy, our driving modes, that sort of thing. So next page over here, we're going to be talking about Hitch and Rear Pto. Shows you the position, the set position, the current PTO RPM, right there on the screen. Your current and average data here as far as your field working time and stuff like that. So we have total fuel used over a trip 1, trip 2, average fuel economy, shows you your implement width right there, fuel and depth consumption in real time, which lights are still turned on there, and which presets we have set. So if I turn on the front preset, the rear preset, etc. Air conditioning, which one we have going on here. I'm just going to turn on to auto right now. Pardon the fan, it's a little bit loud in here, so we have that set to off right now. And with the Cargo Profi loader, we're able to see our loader height, our weight in real time as we weigh the product coming out of there, our bucket position, etc. And then our front loader suspension. And that's the functionality we have in this specific unit. Your unit may or may not have some of these functions depending on what equipment you have selected. And that sort of gives you an overview of how this dash is set up. A lot of really nice functionality there. I'm personally a fan of the GPS line, having that line so you can see where your next wayline should be while you're turning in the field. It gives you a really nice heads-up view of what's going on. So I hope this video was useful to you as far as setting up the screen, taking a look at how to control the screen. If it was, give this video a thumbs up. And if you have any questions, please leave a comment below. Thanks.